You thought her friends were cool. You thought they were just girlfriends having fun. But every time she comes back from their girls' night out, she is different. She is colder. She is pickier. She starts fights over nothing. She brings up old arguments you thought were dead. You wonder, what did they tell her? Today we are going to pull back the curtain and show you the dark truth about her female friend group. We are going to expose the deep, ugly reasons why they always, every single time, try to tear you down and turn her against you. This isn't about gossip. This is about a primal survival instinct, jealousy, and the silent war for female validation. You think her friends are supporting her. The truth is, they are secretly competing with her. And the best way they win is by making her believe you are not good enough. Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. The first reason her friends always try to ruin your relationship is simple, raw, and uncomfortable. They need her to be as miserable as they are. Think about this. She has a stable man. Maybe you have a decent job, you are loyal, you pay the bills. Meanwhile, her friends are either single, dealing with toxic men, or stuck in boring, dead-end relationships. When your woman walks into that group and talks about her good man, she is holding up a mirror to their failure. That makes them feel terrible. They don't want to hear about how you fixed the sink or how you remembered her anniversary. They need drama. They need to prove that all men are trash. So when your woman mentions that you left a dish in the sink, they don't say, talk to him. They say, see, he doesn't respect you. He thinks you're his maid. Throw his stuff out. They take her tiny, small problem and they blow it up into a huge life-ending crisis. They do this because they need her to come down to their level. They need her to be single or just as angry and unhappy as they are so they can keep their friend group tight and feel better about their own bad choices. Let me tell you about a guy I knew. Let's call him Kevin. Kevin was a good, hardworking man. He was dating a girl named Lisa. Lisa had a friend, Sarah, who was single, bitter, and always crying about men. Every time Lisa came home from seeing Sarah, Lisa was cold. Lisa would complain about Kevin working late, even though he was working late to pay for their vacation. Sarah was poisoning her mind, telling her that Kevin was neglecting her and that he was probably cheating. Sarah didn't want Lisa to be happy because it made Sarah's miserable life look worse. Kevin was the loser here because he tried to be nice to Sarah, thinking she was the key to his girl. He was wrong. He should have cut that poison out immediately. The second reason is that they are testing your frame for her. Her friends are like a silent quality control team. When they see your woman is with a man, they immediately start trying to find his weakness. And when they find it, they report it back to her. This is a primal thing. They want their friend to have the highest value man possible, but they also subconsciously want to prove their own man, or lack thereof, is better. If you are a man who is too nice, too easily bossed around, or too eager to please, her friends see it immediately. They see you bending to her will. They see you letting her talk over you. They see you letting her disrespect you. And they go back to her and tell her, he has no spine. You can do better. They are doing the job your woman should be doing, testing your boundaries. And if you let them disrespect you, if you let them talk smack about you to her and you do nothing, you fail the test. The friends tell her you are weak, and then she starts to believe it and treat you that way. Look at a story where the man was a winner. Let's call him David. David was dating a woman named Chloe. Chloe's friend, Maya, hated David because David was successful and confident, and Maya was dating a broke loser. One night, David and Chloe were at a restaurant with Maya. Maya started making a joke about David's car being old. David didn't get mad, he didn't laugh it off. He looked Maya dead in the eye, gave her a slow smile, and said, "That's an interesting observation, Maya. When you can afford to buy my car, you can critique it. Until then, you can pay attention to your own plate." The air froze. Immediately, Chloe defended David, not Maya. Why? Because David showed a strong, unshakable frame. He put Maya back in her box. Maya never tried to cross David again, and Chloe never listened to her negative opinions because David was stronger than the influence. Men, this is the truth. The battle is not just against your woman, it's against the influences she lets in. You have to be the strongest force in her life. This is deep work and you need to be prepared. If you're learning things here you've never heard before, I want you to make a commitment. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and leave a comment right now. The final reason they turn her against you is the fear of missing out, or FOMO, and the validation trap. Her friends often push her to create drama or push boundaries because they are afraid she will become too settled and too boring. They want her to join them in the chaotic life of constant validation hunting. They push her to go out more, drink more, and push the limits of her relationship because they want her to be available for their dramatic escapades. They might tell her, "You need to have more fun," or "He doesn't let you live your life." What they mean is, "He's keeping you stable and your stability is boring for my life." They are encouraging her to be a bad girlfriend or a bad wife so that she needs them more for emotional support when the fallout happens. They want her to vent to them, not you. They want to be the center of her emotional world, and the only way they can do that is by making you the villain. They trade your stability for their high spot in her emotional circle. So what do you do when you see this happening? You do not try to win over her friends. That's a fool's game. You focus 100% on maintaining your frame with your woman. You set a clear boundary. You tell her, "I don't tolerate people who disrespect me. If your friends talk about me, I don't want to hear the story, and I expect you to shut it down." You become busy. You stop being so available. You focus on your purpose. A woman whose man is busy and purposeful is less likely to listen to her friends because she is busy chasing him. You never ask her what her friends said. You never give them the power to enter your relationship. The key to beating her friends is being so strong, so attractive, and so firmly rooted in your own self-respect that your woman actually fears their opinion less than she fears losing you. So here's the smart question I want you to answer in the comments below. If your woman's friends are successfully making her question your relationship, does that prove she is easily manipulated, or does it prove that your own masculine presence was weak enough to be overwritten by their influence? I want to see what you think. Who holds the final responsibility for letting the outside poison in? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's get a real conversation started. And listen, if this video woke you up to the war being fought around your relationship, you need to arm yourself with more truth. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We are building the strongest brotherhood of men who refuse to be manipulated, and you need to be here for the next lesson.